What's up, guys? Back in the shop again here, working on the 03 Chevy Silverado, working on the stereo again. As you guys seen in the previous video, we did the unboxing, all the components, and the radio install on the video after that. Now we're working on the door speakers, and you guys probably noticed that the speaker brackets didn't fit, so we're gonna have to go ahead and just drill them into the doors, which I don't like doing, but it'll work pretty good. Done it in the past many times, so you know. So we're gonna go ahead and put you guys on a tripod and catch you guys in 1 second. All right, guys, we're gonna start doing the speaker install. I've got these adapters for the front 6.5s, the 1995-13 GM full-size trucks, the 82-3002. So I did have to drill into the door panels. They also spaced them up a little bit, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, get these out, switch over to the tripod, and then I'm going to go ahead and get some speaker foam, because these don't come foamed on the bottom, and then speaker foam around those so it doesn't rattle in the door. Well, I don't think I'm going to be using these speaker adapters because the baskets of these speakers are too big, so yay. So that was a waste of some money, but yeah, I can easily bolt these in the door panel, and not the door panel, but the easily bolt them in the door, so I'll probably do that. So we'll cut you guys back on when I go ahead and get that part done. Utterly rotten. You guys can see in there, but there is no speaker surround in that, and the foam is literally just deteriorating. So okay, I didn't do as much filming on this as I wanted to do, but I kind of just doing this as a test. So I built my crossover for the little bracket here. It's back in here. Not particularly a fan of mounting them on the back side on the indoor part of the door, just in case water comes down, but it should be all right there. Test taped all my wire, ran the wire from the woofer, took the speaker wire, bought those connections, tapped into it. That's the input for the crossover, and then we have the output come up, and it's going to be about the same spot as the factory tweeter connection. We'll tape this up and kind of hide it. Went ahead and wrapped everything in fuzzy testa tape, mounted the speaker, 3 self-tapping screws, put some sound dampening over the 3 holes. Not really too much there, but gonna put a piece of foam around this to push up against the door panel. Went ahead, like I said, Stinger roadkill up in the top. On the bottom, the door is a lot better now. It does sound better when you close it. Oh. Sounds way better then. So yeah, doesn't take much. Door panels, got some stuff I want to put some foam in, so I may do that. I am going to eventually sound dampen this portion, but for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and put the door plastic back on, and I'll do sound dampening later on, because I don't have enough for today. And I'm not 100% sure the tweeter is going to stay on the door panel. It may eventually move up to the pillar, but for right now, it's going to stay in the door panels in the factory locations. Then I want to go ahead and possibly start popping this door panel off and get in there to replace that 4x6, maybe add some sound dampening to this back door. And eventually I'm going to take these off because they look horrid. But yeah, I have to remove this bolt and push that forward a little bit to get the door handle in, and then I can go ahead and put the other screw in that, which won't be a real big problem. I'll just go for the plastic when I do that and bolt the door handle on. So yeah, catch you guys back in a second when I get everything all buttoned up. Actually, I'll catch you guys back on. I mounted the tweeter. I ended up having to cut the door panel out a little bit more to clear the tweeter. I used I just pulled the mesh off, used the factory tweeter mount, drilled right through the center of the tweeter. You can bust the magnet off these plastic tweeters relatively easy. Drilled right through the factory one. Of course, the little tabs, the screw tabs broke off like they always do. I went ahead and used 2 bolts, bolted that in there. Kind of got it aimed up towards the driver there. Let me go ahead and flip the door panel around. Show you what it looks like with the grill on. You can kind of see the 2 screws. You can kind of see it in there, but nothing screaming that I'm an aftermarket speaker. But other than that, yeah, it went in there pretty well. Pretty happy with how that turned out. So yeah, coming back, I did play it, test it. It does play. Sounds 10 times better than the factory rotten speaker that was in it. So happy about that. Basically, what I'm gonna do is this door, the rear driver's door, then I'll turn the truck around 180 degrees, pull it out and back it back in, or pull it out, back it in, and do the passenger front and rear door, and then we'll have that done. Then eventually we will start working on pulling the rear seat out and building amp rack behind it for the 1000 watt Rockford and the 600 by 4 Rockford amp that I have. Of course, we'll run the power wire and everything. So, all right, guys, I really didn't record a lot on the driver's side. Kind of ran out of time, so I kind of sped through the back door and got everything done. So I'm probably going to do a time lapse like I did on the front door, but I'll probably go through the whole time lapse and do the sound dampening and everything on the door. Probably do a time lapse, maybe cut on some video clips for the rear door, just show you how I did some stuff. But the truck is flipped around today. Like I said, I got the driver's door done. It sounds really good. Has decent bass in it, decent mid bass, and it sounds way better than stock. I don't know if I showed you guys the factory speakers. The rear ones seem to be in relatively good shape. As you guys can see, the foam's just falling apart. But yeah, them are junk. That's surround. It's rotten and all gone. So I'm gonna go ahead, tear this door panel off like I did the other one. It's got some dirt in there. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this door panel off and do some sound treatment inside the door, just on the outer skin. Get the speaker installed, mount the crossover, modify the tweeter to fit in the door, and then we will move on from this to the rear door. I don't know if I'm gonna get it all done this evening. I'm gonna try to get at least the front door installed and done, and then I can move on to the rear door, so it shouldn't require as much work. Overall, the rear door doesn't require as much work as the front. The front requires a pretty good amount of work. So we're gonna go ahead and head on the time lapse of doing this one. Alright guys, sorry about that. The camera died midway through the door, but I finished doing this door up, and now I'm on to doing this door. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the 2 screws here and there, pop this bezel out, and then it just clips. Gotta be kind of nice because this is getting to be an older truck. I'm gonna go ahead and take all the clips out, and then we will pull this apart, clean everything up, pull that speaker out, tape the back of the other speaker, get it in. The 4x6 is in this truck when I'm using the the Roadkill Ultimate. This stuff actually makes the speaker barely not fit in these doors. It actually almost hits this back shell. So if you're not doing any sound dampening, you'll be fine, but it does rub with sound dampening. I did put some more sound dampening on the outside of the other side to kind of space out a little bit more, and did put foam behind the speaker, so that helped a lot. So it does fit in there good. It sounds awesome in that door. I put sound dampening there, and pretty much did the front of it, because I'm pretty much going to be done with the back doors. I shouldn't have to take them apart again, hopefully. So once they're done, I will be able to move on further with the install. I don't think I'm going to do, these videos will come out, and there's going to be probably a big spot in between videos for the system in this, because I'm probably just going to move this aside. I have other projects that need done and other things that need done ahead of this. So basically I just have some nice speakers in this for now. That'll sound good. But when I get some time, I'll pull it back in. I'm going to probably order some more sound dampening and do the floors, possibly the ceiling. Definitely the back where the amps are going to be. And hopefully just get all the wiring and stuff done when I get to that point. But we'll definitely get all these speakers in. I did test play it, and it does sound 100 times better than them crappy rotten speakers. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on the old iPhone 6s there, and time lapse, and blow this door apart, clean it up, and install all new sound dampening and speakers. Didn't record an outro to this video for some reason, but it's been a little bit since I did that install. He actually lost that footage, or thought I lost that footage, but I found it again, so I went ahead and put that video together for you guys. To be continued, though. We do still have the amps and the subs over here. I do want to get a what is it? A bass enhancer. What are them called? Like a audio control epicenter. I want to get one of those to go in line with the amp, which are in here. We got the Rockford 1000 and the, what is it, the 404, the door speakers. I've been running it with the double din dual with the Skar speakers, and it actually sounds really, really phenomenal just with the dual powering them speakers. It does sound really good. So yeah. Sorry for the late upload, but on that, we will continue the project. Like I said, I haven't had time to put the rest of the stuff in, so I mean, we got Skar stuff everywhere. We got Skar stuff over here. We got Skar stuff over there for different projects. I mean, Skar stuff everywhere. So yeah, catch you guys in the next one. I don't know when I'm going to get to be putting this stuff in. I'm hopefully doing that soon. I've got all these videos to do before we can get to the LS swap of the 92. So, I've got a bunch of parts for the 99 right here. Whole bunch of parts. Door handles and bunch of just, I got the radio. Another DCP A701, just like what's in the 03. So, look forward to that, guys. We will catch you guys in the next episode.